Hi everyone, Dan here from Dantisha bringing you a new video tutorial, and today we are going to be discussing how to start using your UX builder on FlatSum. So I'm going to teach you all the basic, and like this you'll be able to create new pages with or just new sections by yourself. All right, let's get started right now. First thing, you want to go over in your dashboard of your website, and whenever you are connected, you will want to go into pages, and in here we are going to create a new page, but you can also edit one of your pages that is currently existing by hovering on the one that you want to edit and then click edit UX builder. So in my case, I'm going to be creating a new page that I'm going to call new home. Okay. And from there directly, after typing the name of my page, I'm going to click edit with UX builder. Right? So whenever you're on UX Builder here, you'll see this thing, and you can either start from a template or you can start from zero. What are we gonna do here in this example? We are going to be starting from zero. So I'm gonna click here on the plus and add elements. From there, on the left hand side, you're gonna see a ton of things appearing with pre-made blocks for you, but you will also have the choice of choosing from the Flatsome Studio. So if you click on Flatsome Studio, you need to make sure to have a registered license on Flatsome, and from there you're gonna have a ton of pre-made layout with images and content already ready for you. So that is great because it gives you kind of a head start in the work that you wanna do, and because there is already visuals and text, it kind of help you visualize what your page could look like with your own content. So I'm gonna close this up and we're gonna start from zero. First, in our homepage, I'm gonna wanna add a big section with a header or a banner. So I'm gonna select section, and then from there, I think I'll be taking something with dark default. No, I'll go with default. All right, when you click default, then you click away, and I'm gonna click the plus button, and inside this section, I'm gonna be adding a banner. Okay, and then in this banner, I want to have some text maybe on the left with some buttons. Okay, and I'm gonna click apply, and here you can see that the page is not full width. So if you're having this issue, do not worry. Just click on the wheel at the top left hand side, and there you're going to choose a template. So you can either go for, I recommend full width, which will be showing like this, or you can also go with the template that goes full width with transparent header. So then your banner goes through your header. But in my case, not really interested into doing that, so I'm gonna go with full width basic. And then in my banner here, if I left click on it, or right click also, you can, I'm gonna choose a background image. Okay, so what background image can I take? Maybe something a bit basic. Yeah, okay, like this. Then I'm gonna change the size because right now it's very pixelized. So I'm gonna change this to original to have a good quality image, okay? And here I'm gonna be adjusting the height. So if you click on auto, it's gonna be automatically setting up your banner as a full screen, whatever the screen you're using, which is whatever is, if it's laptop or desktop or anything like that. But I think I want to keep that to 16 by 19, yeah, or maybe a bit below that, yeah, around 35. Okay, so I've got my banner, my text, then I'm gonna add a new section below, so I'm just gonna click on the plus, and here maybe I'm gonna add I want to make sure to add a new section, so new section. And here I'm gonna click the plus in there. I'm gonna make a row with maybe a media on the left. Yeah, apply. I'm gonna click on this block, select an image once again, Okay, then I'm gonna click on the right hand side and I'm gonna be adding some text. Okay, maybe a text with a headline. Perfect. Okay, so whenever I've got that, I'm gonna add another one right below that will have the same style, but with a media on the right this time. And here I'm gonna duplicate that image and I'm gonna drag and drop it into the image block that is on the right hand side. Okay, and here I'll add some text again. Perfect. Okay, so now I've got some text, I've got some images, but I think that actually those images take a bit too much height. So since we can adjust a bit the height of the image, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna click on 4:3 so that the height of the image is smaller. Okay, and then yeah, you can add anything that you want that is in here. My recommendation is always to create a section when you are moving forward so that everything is well kept on the left hand side. So you can see here, if I click on section 1, it goes to the banner. If I click on section 2, it goes here, and you can also close it. So it's really good when you have a lot of content on your pages. Here, since I've built already two things, I'm gonna click add elements and I'm gonna use the Flatsome Studio. I'm gonna be cheating a little bit so that we can move forward a bit faster on our page. So not so sure of what I can input in this page. If I maybe choose something that have a few images but that still looks pretty clean. Yeah, maybe this one, import, and then you can also import with the images. It's always better to actually import with the images because otherwise when you don't have the images, then the layout kind of looks weird when you import everything and it might be a bit confusing. Okay, I've got my layout here with some information. I can see this background, this blue background. I'm not a big fan of it because it doesn't really fit the overall of the page. So maybe I put a background color to this section. So I'm left clicking on this section. Okay. Yeah, that blue is a bit too strong. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with some light white. And this one I'm really not a fan of the color. If I remove the color and we have this like that, I think it would look actually better. Okay. All right, so I remove some of this. You can see that here, like everything is not really aligned because this section that I've just imported has some padding in it. So I'm gonna remove the padding on the left and the right. Okay. All right, that's better. And I'm gonna remove the padding for the right hand side as well here. So I'm just left clicking and then pulling down my mouse. So it's very simple. Same for this column. Okay, and now everything looks a bit more aligned. And maybe I can add some depth to it. I don't think it looks very nice like this. No, I think that with a white, it's better overall. Okay. And if actually you wanted to put some color into this section, you would then need to click here, and then you see here I've got some pretty colorful background now. Maybe I can make something a bit more light based on another color. It really depends on where you want to get with everything here. Yeah, maybe a light green like that. Okay, and then you can add another section and so on and so on. So I'm just gonna add one just for the purpose of this video. Um, maybe I can add tuk, 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 you can also go in wireframes. The wireframes layout are really nice and very useful because they bring you pre-made pages with a very consistent layout, so it's very good. I'm gonna add a pricing. I'm gonna add a pricing table. Okay, yeah. So now I've got my pricing table. I've got my images on the top, so it's perfect. And I'm gonna even add more information on here using this one. I'm gonna import the images as well. Okay, that looks awesome. Okay, so when you got that out of the way and you've got your page, when you're satisfied with the page that you've created, you can also actually check the mobile version on the right hand side here. You can see here if I click on mobile, then it switched to the mobile view, and from there I can assess what looks good and what doesn't look good. And at the moment we can see that the banner just looks terrible. So I'm gonna click on the banner with my mouse, left click, and here we're gonna be maybe adjusting the height a little bit. So as soon as you move for the responsiveness, you see if I click on full here, the green dot appears, and that means that you've edited manually the responsiveness of this block. And here, if I click on the text, if I increase the size, you can see that the green dot is going to be appearing again. So that means that I've edited that manually. And if I want to restore it to the default of the theme, I just click on here and then it restored by default. But I think the default is way too small. So I'm going to keep this like that. And I'm going to center that maybe for the mobile. Okay. Then you can see the buttons here are not even aligned. Okay, I've got my buttons aligned now. Just checking that on the on the on the desktop it still looks nice. I think in the middle it would be better. Okay. It all comes down to preference. And yeah, from there you can check the mobile and you can also check the tablet mode. And tablet mode also needs a bit of adjustment on the height. All right, that's done. And whenever you're happy with everything that you've done, then you just click either update or publish. It depends if your page is already set. And whenever you're, let's say here in our case, it's the new homepage is ready, then you will want to set your page manually. So to be automatically for the homepage. So what you want to do is head over to settings, then reading, sorry, and then here in homepage, you're gonna click on this, and you're gonna be choosing the new page that you've made, and then click Save Changes. And whenever you load back to your website, it will load this new homepage. All right, I hope that this quick tutorial has been helpful to you on understanding a bit how the UX Builder works and how you can edit and create new content very easily for your website. And if you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you so much.